Well, I am an admirer of Elisa's. Elisa has even worked for me, and the fact is that she is talented.
What's they called Kermit and Friends?
Kermit and Friends.
Kermit. But if Kermit,
you're saying
like
not to
frog?
do.
Yeah,
wait.
I actually have watched a few hours of Kermit and Friends.
How many hours have you watched, Natalie?
Oh, no. Probably indulged in 8 hours.
Holy.
My wife and I watched Benji's ex-girlfriends or whatever's going on. We watched this crazy podcast, and I have to say, this is one of the, probably in the top 5 things I think about right now.
She has a podcast, but she gets to come on the radio. It is craziness upon craziness.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kermit and Friends. I'm Elisa. This is Fozzie, and Kermit is watching from heaven. I am just blessed today. We are all blessed. We have, I think, my favorite band on the show today. I'm pretty sure this is my favorite band. I don't even know how I met this band. We have a CEO here that kept forwarding me different emails from people. And I got to say, I'm very busy during the week. So it's hard for me to read every single email I get. But through this weird email he kept sending me, there was a band attached. This band is the most incredible band that I have ever heard. And I'm so excited to hear them play for us today. They're called the Spirit Machines. I want to talk about them with my new co-host, Caroline. Caroline, welcome to Kermit and Friends. Thank you for co-hosting today. I've had 9 co-hosts quit, so I'm just so happy you're here.
Yeah, same.
Yes. So this band that we have on today, you're a musician as well. So I think you're actually the perfect co-host to have. You're a TikTok star. I think that you have 500,000 TikTok followers. Is that right?
Close. Very close.
What?
Very close to. We're at like 498.
498,000 people follow you on TikTok. You're a superstar on there. You're an absolute superstar. And that's why I'm just so blessed to have you on Kermit and Friends. You're a YouTube sensation. You're hot on Instagram. What inspired you to do what you do?
I mean, I just love writing songs mainly. So that was just like a good way to get it out there. And then suddenly the social media stuff just became really fun. And I think I didn't take it too seriously. That just made it more fun, and then it was just kind of like built more of a connection with people.
Oh, that's so wonderful. And you're a good dancer too. I saw some of your dancing videos. Are you a ballerina? What is your main style of dance?
Definitely ballet is what I'm best at, for sure.
Ballet. Okay, great. So I want to see some of that from you later. I'm just going to read to you just about our musical guests that we have today. Okay. Have you heard of the Spirit Machines before? Caroline?
But they seem cool.
Yeah. So what I want to do through the show, one of my main goals is to connect people. So like you're fantastic. Spirit Machines are fantastic. Our house band Wappy is fantastic. And if I can connect you all, then we all go on tour together. We all win.
Totally.
Have you ever been on tour before, Caroline?
I've done a lot of gigs, but not an official tour.
Okay, so you haven't toured yet. Okay, so sit tight, Caroline. I want to introduce our unbelievable musicians today. I mean, these people are incredible. I was shocked. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hi, is this the Kermit Muppet Show?
Yes, this is the Kermit Muppet Show. We're called Kermit and Friends. Thanks for calling in.
Elisa?
Elisa.
Hey,
Hey.
Sarah.
Hey, thanks for calling in. You're on the air.
Cool. I haven't actually watched your podcast, but I just was chatting with you, and I really loved your interview with Heather McDonald. It was really good.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I'm a huge Heather McDonald fan. She's my favorite comedian. So when I got the opportunity to be on her show, I was so thrilled. I was scared. I was nervous. It was like Christmas. I was so just freaked out. It was a blur. When I was interviewed by Heather McDonald, I was so, it was like a dream. It was a dream come true. And I'm just thrilled with it. And I'm going to play some clips from that show later. And thank you so much for enjoying the interview.
I really did. That's just what I wanted to call in and say. And I didn't know you before that interview, but I really liked it. So that's it.
Wow. Thank you so much. Juicy Scoopers are like the best fans, I want to say. If you compare the Howard Stern fans that usually call me a bitch and the Juicy Scoopers that say I'm like very juicy. And what do they call me? Oh, a delight. I love that. I love when I'm called a delight. So I'm going to be a delight from now on. And I think I'm going to go in that direction. I think I found my people, and I think that's Juicy Scoopers.
Yep. Right. Have a good podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your call. She's nice. See, so I met all these nice people, Caroline. So Caroline, I have a lot of trolls that troll me from this Howard Stern show I was on. And then I have a lot of Juicy Scoopers that are freaking nice to me. So have you found your people yet, Caroline? Have you found nice people yet?
For sure. A lot of trolls too, like an insane amount, but you do find your people. Like everybody has their people. You just have to find them.
Exactly. Your people will be out there. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
I'd like to ask Carolyn a question. I'm actually a fan of hers on TikTok, and I've been following her for a while.
Okay.
She recently has had a lot of eating disorder problems and has been in the hospital. I was wondering if you could discuss that with her and update us on how she's doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your call. Okay, so a fan of yours called in. Is that true, Caroline?
Yeah, that did happen. Like it was all of June basically I was in the hospital, and then luckily it's the last 3 months has been really healing and doing a lot better.
Wow. So how old are you, Caroline?
19.
19. Okay. So when I was in high school, I had anorexia. And it was horrible, and it was really tough. Is that what you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that is really hard to get over. So you've been sharing that with your audience?
Yeah, a lot for sure.
Does that help you?
Yeah, it is therapeutic. And because I've met so many people who have gone through the same thing. And because before I didn't really know anybody who'd been through it. And so it was really nice to meet other people.
Yeah, it is. It's really helpful. And through this community, if somebody can relate to Caroline, please reach out to her because that helps. Being connected with people helps you in all areas of your life, all areas. And some people say, like, for instance, on the Juicy Scoop show, we were talking about being thirsty. You know, I've been called thirsty before for posting pictures or videos or even doing Kermit and Friends. And I'll tell you, it's not thirsty. It's connecting with people. That's what Caroline does. That's what I do. That's what the Spirit Machines do. That's the right thing to do, okay? So I'm going to read you some bullet points about the Spirit Machines. They're 100% independent, which means they have no record label supporting them whatsoever. That's going to end soon, I bet. But they don't have anybody supporting them. So they're doing this 100% on their own. Do you guys know how hard that is? That is extremely difficult. It's almost impossible to do. Selling thousands of CDs without backing. Okay, so somehow they were able to do that. I'll ask them about that later. I was personally never able to do that. Tool and Alice Cooper supports them. They were featured in Loudwire, Revolve Magazine, American Songwriter, and more. Their goal is to make rock music #1 in music again. I do not think it's number one right now, but that is a really good goal because rock music is awesome and nobody likes it now. So let's change that. Everybody, welcome to the show. Our special guest, my favorite band, Spirit Machines.
How you guys doing today? We're Spirit Machines. Thanks for having us.
Last dance, freedom's just a ticket away. That chance your hopes are riding high, that'll find a way to stay. Panhandle a sign, it's got something to say. Strange clouds change minds, it's all a matter of taste. Just a country today. Would you say if I told you of my alien race? Human emotions that just too easy to pay. I'm not one to wax sentimental, but this trip is high stakes.
Oh my God. They're literally my favorite band, the best band of all time. I think her name, people are calling her Dr. Pepper. Are you a doctor?
Yeah, I am. Not that kind of doctor, though.
Not like a soda.
Definitely not a soda, though.
I'm so impressed with you guys. I'm so impressed with you guys. You know, my first question was going to be, how did you sell all those records independently? But I know the answer. You have to be freaking good.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, that's the answer. There's no special ingredients or tricks, and you can't buy publicity. You have to be incredible like these guys, okay? So I'm just so impressed with you. I'm so thrilled that we're having this concert with you today. I want to welcome my colleague. His name is Robbie. Everybody's going to love him. They're going to go crazy for him. He's a stud. He's on Kermit and Friends. It took me a month to get him here. Everybody, welcome Robbie.
Hey, what's going on, Lise? How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm excited to be here.
What did you think of our band?
Well, at first I seen a post on Twitter. I was just like, they kind of suck. But after viewing them, listening to them, I freaking love them. Amazing. Not only does she have great hair, that was a great song. I dig it.
It was such a good song. I was so impressed. I'm always shocked, like when people like that come into my life. I feel like it's such a blessing. You just can't predict things like that. And I didn't push to get them here. They just ended up here. And it's just so thrilling when that happens. And it's so always surprising, but it makes me believe in God, kind of. And I've been lucky, to make so many good friends through my job. Not a lot of people know this here, but I also sell gold. And I met Robbie.
She's a savage on the phone.
Thank you.
She is great.
Thank you. So you can attest to that. And also Eric here.
Hi. Hey, best friend. How are you?
That is a great question. That is
you
so
have a little
cool.
piece of my heart right here. This is Eric's rig spot right here, my heart.
Wow, it is really great to see you, Robert.
I actually hate him.
And
anyway.
I've actually got some really great news for the universe, but I don't want to share it just yet. I was actually just blown away that she was playing live.
Yeah, she was playing live.
It takes so much courage to do that.
It does.
Robert, I love you. God bless you.
You have great teeth, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do you think that you guys really like each other, or you think there's some animosity there?
Oh, he wants to choke me.
I know.
If it was up to him, I'd be dead.
Yeah, and that would be horrible. Nobody wants you dead. I think you guys should actually be friends. See, the thing about like Kermitarianism and Kermit and Friends is it brings people together. Okay, so that's what I want to do. So maybe Eric actually wants to apologize to you. Eric, do you have an apology for Robbie?
For telling me that you were gonna bash my head in? Of course, I need to hear this apology.
It's very similar, Elisa, to win-win situations with clients. You don't need to apologize to a client or say I'm sorry to a client. It's not the etiquette. That's life. Life gives you lemons. Make lemonade.
So you don't feel sorry for threatening Robbie here?
No, there's no hard feelings.
Okay.
Did you ever get that record deal with Kanye West, Eric?
I don't know.
Sounds like no.
I don't know, Robert. But one thing I do know.
What are you doing nowadays?
Is that love is very important. And
yeah, that's true.
And the universe
That's
has so
so
much
true.
love for you, Robert.
That's
and for
absolutely
me,
right.
And for Elisa and for all of the people here. But yes, I've got great news I want to share, but I think I'll share it a little later in the show.
Okay, so Eric, you're getting some questions from the audience, from Bella on Facebook. Bella from Facebook wants to know, why did you threaten Robbie, innocent Robbie here?
That goes back to like the FBI says, if you ask, you owe. And the question of why is best phrase is what? Like, what did Robbie do that made you feel convulsively in a negative way? Now, I can't recall. I can't recall what he did or what I did, but I do know that I do have good news to share.
What's that?
But I don't want to share it just yet.
Okay, you want to save it for after the next song?
Yeah, it's about a leadership summit I attended.
Okay, great. I mean, anybody could be a leader, right, Robbie?
Yeah, that's true. For the most part.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, sometimes
I
it is.
definitely wouldn't take leadership advice from Eric.
Oh. So,
Yeah.
Robbie, did you see my interview with Heather McDonald this week?
I did. I love it. It was great.
You loved it? What did you think?
Yeah.
Did you have any favorite parts or any parts that stuck out to you?
Just the way it flowed, just how consistent it was. I mean, I was looking for a part where, it cut out, went back into the interview, but it was just like seamless. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I believe that things happen for a reason. And that day, I saw you the day that I did the Heather McDonald interview, and I just felt like that was such a magical day. And like, it just made everything make sense in my life. And I was just, now I really believe in the law of attraction, and I'm studying it now more because I just love the way everything unfolds. Almost like you don't have to do anything.
Just leave the door open, right? That's all you have to do. Leave the door open.
Exactly. So there's a person here that I do not know I wonder what you're going to think of this person. His name is Roderick. I think he might be. Whoa, hey. Are you a fan of the Spirit Machines? He's very quiet, this guy. Okay, you're very quiet. You're too quiet. Okay, let's hear another song from my favorite band, Spirit Machines.
This is the song that we played last week. Now with band.
I will travel lightly. I see that your eyes are sore. There will be no witnesses to speak or greet it anymore. I will marry badly. I will sell my fortune there. I won't need it where I'm going, babe. I'll get on out of your hair. But I don't need your pity. I don't need a ride. I have found my edges, tracking down that line. I'll go down to Portland. I hear they've got bridges there. I've got all this water to send flowing under our affair. I have been a vagrant. I've been on the road for days. I forgot my name just to forget your face. Oh, I don't need your pity. I don't need a ride. I have found my edges, tracking down that line. City skyline, where the late sun shines. So I don't mind the rain, it'll wash me clean again. City skyline, where the late sun shines. So I don't mind the rain, if it'll wash me clean, clean. But I don't need your pity. I don't need a ride. I have found my edges, tracking down that line. I'll go down to Portland. I hear they've got bridges there. I've got all this water to send flowing under our affair.
Wow. Oh my gosh. They're so unbelievable. Everybody, you have to follow Spirit Machines. I mean, if you're not already, I see a lot of people, new people are watching today. It is so exciting. I mean, Charmin, come on. Are they the best or what?
They're so amazing. I'm so glad they found us here. What a gift to us. Amazing.
It's such a miracle. Anything that happens that's good is a miracle. Actually, I saw a tweet from you this week that was two Muppets hugging each other. And it was like a sad tweet. And I was so sad because I was like, what's wrong with Charmin? Why is she tweeting about sad Muppets?
Well, one of the guys posted that he was about to have a breakdown, so I sent him a hug from Monsters, Inc.
So it wasn't your
But
breakdown.
I thought, no, it wasn't mine. But I thought I overstepped a boundary this week with you on a tweet.
Me?
Yes, I was like, oh my God, I can't screw up with Elisa. This is such an important month.
Wait, what did you do? I didn't even know you did anything.
You didn't know there was a tweet about pajamas and pizza parties, and I was like, I'm in. And then the tweets all disappeared, and I was like, "Oh no, not robots and lasers. We need robots and lasers."
Who is that guy?
I have no idea. I have no idea who it is. It is probably somebody I know, but I don't know because it's got a fake Twitter or whatever. But I think Kermitarians need robots and lasers for sure.
No, I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. So this guy that had like 300 followers, he was a verified account. He said he loved
300,000. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he loved my juicy scoop.
He's obsessed with you, and he should be obsessed with you.
Yeah, I think everybody should be. I mean, when I got so many comments of people being so nice to me from the Heather McDonald show. I was just thrilled. And then that guy said that he was obsessed with me. So I looked into who was following him, if any of my friends were following him. And the only one of those people that I truly respect is you. So I thought if you were following him, he must be like somebody interesting. But then I looked into it and I couldn't find anything else about him.
Like, I think there's more to find out about him. I think you should dig into that. I think we need some, it's been a while since we've had anybody in like a costume. We haven't had any Muppets in a while. We definitely need lasers.
We had a shark, but he canceled, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad. We could use a Shark Week.
A shark would be great. I actually need, I have a CEO who's tall, dark, and a handful. I have a COO who's Trumpster Bob. I need more positions filled because honestly, this week I was busy all week just reading YouTube comments and I don't have much time for anything else.
Well, you should have been busy. What a great scoop to be on the Juicy Scoop. Everything is coming together really special. I like the fact that you're studying manifestations and paying attention to synchronicities. I think good things are coming our way.
Well, it's in between that. It's in between the law of attraction and witchcraft. So I could go either way.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah. My friend Robbie, he said that I should be studying. Robbie, who I want you guys to know really well, by the way, everyone here should follow Robbie because he is extremely interesting. He's on our Discord server, the Kermit and Friends Discord server. What's your name on there, Robbie?
Oh, that's a secret because I'm trolling a specific guy on there. Okay, you win. Cardo Wantling, I love you. I'm Jay Baxter.
He's not watching. I don't think he's watching. But I need somebody to fill my troll position. And I think you're actually the perfect person because not everybody could be nice. Like we have, Charmin, presidential hopeful, we have nice COO and CEO. We need a troll. And I think you're actually perfect. So you mentioned to me that you think I should get involved in witchcraft. And I didn't know really how to start because it seems so complicated. I didn't know what is my first step to being a witch?
Well, I think what it was that I don't think you should do witchcraft, but I think you should focus on manifestation. And if you were going to play with witchcraft, just do basic low-level witchcraft like sigils. Launch sigils out to the universe and, have what you want attract faster to you.
Okay. So a sigil, if people don't know what a sigil is, you told me what it was. I still don't know what it is. What is a sigil?
Well, they can Google it if they'd like, but basically you just write down, what you want in the present tense. You take out all the vowels and you go ahead and launch it. Oh shit. Hey, Eric.
Hey, Rob. I like this idea of these sigils.
Oh, tell me more. Are we bonding right now? I think we're going to bond over sigils.
I really like the idea of sigils. And I really like what you just said, Elisa, about
Eric, your TV is on. Your TV is on. You have to turn your TV off. You're too loud. There's too much audio going on over there. Someone just said they almost died after making a sigil. Rob, you're not trying to kill me.
You must have did it wrong.
But is there a possibility of death after you make a sigil?
That's not likely.
Okay, it's not likely. Okay, good. All right, so that's just one person. If one person dies, it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's see. I have some questions coming in for Spirit Machines. Pepper, let me ask you this. As far as your band, what's the story behind this band? How did you guys meet? How did you end up in this unbelievable collaboration?
Dave and I met at an open mic, actually, and I don't know, he seemed tough, so I took him to another open mic. that was in a rough part of Salt Lake City where we're from.
I'm from Boston, so I am tough.
You're from Boston, okay.
And yeah, he just they wouldn't let us play. They were being jerks. They just wanted to play with Weezer covers, and they talked him into letting us play all together. And he put me at the front. I was playing guitar at the time, and then we tracked down these guys just playing in the scene. Mike's an amazing drummer, and he was at a jazz open mic drumming, and Dave picked him up. And Sergio is just he's just always existed and been here. So
what I'm learning from this right now is you guys were in the music scene. You were out of the house performing, and that's how you do it, right? So if anybody has a question, what was that?
It's kind of like you were a comedian, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I'm more of like a radio person.
Comedians, you go out and you try out your jokes for like 5 minutes. We were doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like people like me, when I was trying to do music a long time ago, I was just staying home thinking about it a lot, right? So I think the moral of the story is do not do that. Do not sit home thinking about it, just dreaming about it. You have to get out there. And that is the hardest part, in my opinion. It's just getting out there and putting yourself out there at these open mics. They are brutal. They are brutal because then you have to listen to everybody else, and everybody else is probably terrible. I mean, do you guys remember that?
But that's that bad.
Oh, really? It's not that bad? Wait, who's talking right now? What's your is that Mike talking?
I don't like open mics. I only did it because I was desperate.
You were desperate?
I had a fight with my other band, and it didn't work. So I was just desperate to find a new band. So I went to all the jazz bars because that's where the good musicians are, and I jammed. And Dave hates jazz, but that's how I.
Well,
he was there.
I hate to play jazz.
It was the only time he was ever at that bar was when I was playing. So that's pretty cool. And yeah,
that is cool.
So, get out of here, Pepper.
I could tell that you guys really get along well. Like there's a nice friendship there. Is that true, or are you just like performing for this show, or do you guys really get along?
We're professional actors, so.
No, we're horrible at acting. Well, Dave's really good at acting. We just did a music video. It was very awkward for me to like try and pretend. I was in High School Musical 3 though. I was an extra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But real quick, I just want to say thank you to all of our fans that are watching right now, because they're the reason why we're even on the show to begin with. Tall, Dark, and a Handful. He told us about the show, and that's the reason why we're on last week. And then everyone commented and showed us a lot of love, and that's the reason why we're on this week. So
I was shocked. I was shocked at the reaction to you guys. I mean, I knew you were good, but I never had that kind of reaction before, where people were like just texting me, calling me, commenting on the YouTube. It's unbelievable, the reaction. Your fan base is strong, and that's why you were able to sell that many records. I mean, I could just read you some of these comments that I got. I mean, they're just unbelievable. I mean,
we sell protein bars that keeps them stronger.
Yeah, you guys.
We interact with a lot of our fans, and we're bad actors, and so I like to think we've won them over with our goofiness and then our hard-hitting rock and roll when we're on the stage.
Yeah, I think people just really respond to authenticity. And when somebody's really, you're not only are you talented, but you're very like humble. And so many of these, people, these musicians are so obnoxious and just, I hate to say thirsty because I'm called that a lot, but you guys are just really normal people that are just so talented.
You're definitely thirsty.
Oh, you are? You're thirsty like me?
Just because we live in the desert.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hey, are you guys open to taking fan questions?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's put on some fans here. Okay, let's take Maurice Delk. Maurice Delk, you're on with the Spirit Machines.
What up? How y'all doing over here?
Hello.
Hey.
I love your band, man. I love y'all, man. First time I heard y'all, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all got a new fan over here.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Because a lot of new bands, they suck, man. The music nowadays suck. You know, they got auto-tune, and y'all don't got no auto-tune, so y'all good, you know.
Can't afford it.
See, come on, man. This is low budget shit. I'm sorry, I cursed, but no budget.
Okay, what's your question for Spirit Machines, Maurice?
Well, my question is that do you really do you do it for the money or the love of music?
Oh, I've got to say,
Great
honestly.
question.
For the love of music, we're all musicians and come from musical backgrounds. Mike's a great, amazing concert pianist, and Sergio has his own band. When we ran into him, it's called Noble Pest, and You know, we're just really want to use music to connect and can't help it. It's money. You know, we're just living on a prayer as far as that's concerned. You know, producing all this ourselves, but
it's
you know, with everybody's
expensive.
help and buying our CD on the internet, you know, we make do.
Yeah, I mean, it's mostly about the music for sure. Money is a huge part of it though, because like we are 100% independent. So like, I mean, I have a big business background, so it's really important to us to like promote ourselves. And the thing we do with our money is we just literally reinvest everything that we've made. So our fans are super supportive and awesome, and then like we've been able to use those funds to just grow and grow, and that's kind of our path that we're on right now, and that's what we're going to continue to do is just reinvest everything until we reach the point.
So do you guys have other jobs?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What do all you guys do besides this?
I walk dogs, so if anyone, you know, I don't know, hosts of radio shows ever need anyone to like walk their dog, you know.
Are you talking
I'm
to me?
I mean, I'm not. I don't know why. Would you have a dog? Do you?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know.
That would work out.
Oh yeah, Kermit. Yeah, I'm a microscope technician, salesman.
So microscope, is that like medical sales?
Yeah. I help people.
Wow.
I help people with their microscopes.
So that's a full-time job, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's something that I have a difficulty with because I have a full-time job too, and I try, and it's so hard to navigate that, to figure out. You know, I love my podcast, I love doing radio, I love all this kind of stuff, entertainment, and that's my passion. But I also have this full-time job, and it gets very it interferes. Okay, how do you navigate that, Pepper?
It's tough. You know, there's when I'm at work, I'm doing a certain thing, and when I'm here working, because I definitely feel like it's a job as well now that we have fans, you know, counting on us. And
right, the fans count on you. Yes.
So I just I don't know, I try and keep, sometimes I used to try and keep the world separate, you know, there's Pepper Rose and that, but lately I'm trying to trust and, you know, let people into both parts of my life, because, you know, it's a job's a reality as a musician. And you know, Mike here, he's a marketing guy, so he brings that to the band, and Sergio is a amazing bartender and you know, personality.
I'd call him a mixologist. He's not just a bartender.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
I can pour beer into cups, but he does a little more than that.
Yeah, he brings that to the band. You know, just his great way with people and making people feel good. And so I think that, you know, you just have to use your hustle for your hustle.
Yeah, it's just, I was, you know, at work the other day. I'm supposed to be making calls, supposed to be getting clients, and I'm looking at my YouTube comments about you guys. It was I mean, I couldn't stop looking at it because they just kept coming in. And I'm like, wow, everybody loves these spirit machines. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be on the phone right now. And so that's when it gets very difficult. If you guys can just turn yourselves up a little bit, I just want you guys a little bit louder because everybody needs to hear these spirit machines because they're unbelievably incredible. My favorite people. Welcome back to the show, Dr. Roy.
Hey,
Roy, you quit the show. Now you're back. What inspired you to come back?
You know, I love you guys. I miss you guys, to be honest.
You can't stay away, can you, Dr. Roy? Was it my Heather McDonald Juicy Scoop interview? Was that what brought you back?
No, I miss you guys. I miss like just goofing off and just, you know, having fun. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. You know, I had a very big week with my Heather McDonald interview. In fact, she didn't put out my interview till almost 3 months later after I recorded the interview.
Oh God.
So hold on one second. Spirit Machines was just talking to me. Yeah, one second, a bit. Okay. So I did this interview with Heather McDonald in the Valley. Okay. She did not put it out. No one had seen me for like a year because I hadn't been in my office yet. So I did the interview with Heather McDonald. I didn't know how it went. I didn't know if she liked me or if she hated me. Okay. A week later goes by. I go to South Carolina to see my sister.
All right.
I'm visiting my sister. My sister goes, oh my gosh, Elisa, you have a lot of nose hairs right now.
Stop it.
That's what my sister said. And she goes, I could see them. And I go, oh my God, maybe that's why Heather McDonald didn't put out my interview.
Oh, please stop.
So I started going crazy thinking about that. And then I started going crazy thinking, oh, I need to send her a thank you card because I had so much fun. I wrote on several different thank you cards. I wrote like 10 different versions of it. And I didn't send any because I was so nervous. I have such bad OCD about it. I couldn't write the perfect thing. What am I going to say? Heather McDonald, I owe you my life. I was so depressed. I mean, it's just, there's no right thing to say.
We'll say thank you. Thank you for being my friend, and thank you for giving me an opportunity. Hope we can hang out soon. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah.
That would be nice.
You know what? You were telling me about, you know, the law of attraction. I am so into the law of attraction.
Really?
And, you know, you manifest things and you think about it and you write it down and you have vision boards. And you know what? Sometimes you just got to surrender and it just happens. Even though it's not there, you can't see it, just let it happen, you know?
Yes, exactly. You have to surrender. And I've done that recently because my whole life I was pushing so hard for things, so hard. And then one day, Leaf King, the producer here, said, yeah, I'm pitching you for this podcast and that podcast. I'm like, thank you, Leaf King. I've never heard of any of those podcasts. Can you just pitch me for my favorite podcast? So Leaf King did that. Leaf King wrote to Heather, offered for me to be, yeah.
You ever think about someone and you miss them and then they call you like a day after?
Yes.
That's what it's like. You know?
Yes. But everything in life, I feel like you don't have to push things. Now I completely realize that because I did not push to get, you know, them. I didn't push to get spirit machines on the show. Pretty much every great guest that I've had here, I didn't even try. Charmin, I don't even know how she ended up here. I don't know how she ended, but she's like the best. And she ended up here. I woke up and she was here. And that's why life is so great. And if anybody has any doubt about themselves in life and you're watching this right now,
that's right.
If you're thinking, oh, I can't do something. Oh, I keep trying to do something. It's not working. Do not worry. God, you are in God's hands. Just keep that in mind. You're in God's hands. I'm just curious who this person is, a new person. Roderick, what's going on?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. Are you a Spirit Machines fan?
I'm actually a Top 1000 fan.
A what?
I am one of the people that was in on the beginning for the band. I am a Top 1000 fan. Next time you talk to them, ask them what that is.
Okay, I will.
Came across, wow. They came across my news feed. That's how I got turned on to them. Their live music is much better than what they're doing in the studio right now, though.
Okay. I'm going to ask them about that. They might not be happy with that. Let me just take this caller. Kermit and Friends.
Oh, they will be. They will be.
Unrelated topic to Roderick, because I don't have anything to say about him because he's very dull. Would it be possible to have Caroline back? She's a very interesting person, very lovely. She has a great singing voice, and I would love to hear her sing. And she has a very interesting journey and story that I really feel you should explore more. It's just my 2 cents. Thank you.
So I like Caroline, but she gets upset and leaves every time I book her on the show. I hate that. I hate that happens. I book her on the show, and then she gets upset and leaves. So this show, you kind of have to have tough skin, especially if I book you, because it's like very fast paced. And I like Caroline. I want her to be my co-host, but she always leaves. So Roderick, so you're a huge Spirit Machines fan, even bigger than me, if that's possible. Getting another caller. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hey, Roger. Nice to meet you. This is Eric. I was wondering, I had a question for Spirit Machines. They sound really cool, like Nirvana, or I was just wondering what their biggest influences were, because they've got a really grungy, kind of new age kind of sound.
Okay, I'll ask them. Thank you, Eric. Nice question. See, everybody's being nice today. Everybody loves them. Okay, so 2 questions. Top 1000, what's that about? And the other question about this last question from Eric.
Oh yeah, so the Top 1000 fans, that's our fan club, people who really wanted to get on the ground floor of what we're doing and help us out. Roderick, we love you.
Thank you.
I'm sending stuff.
They get a special shirt that says Top 1000 fan on it.
Yeah.
You can only get it if you're T1000.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
print
we call it.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
When's the vinyl coming out?
The vinyl is supposed to drop this Wednesday, actually.
Yeah, it's very close.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right around the corner.
Yes, that's for you guys.
Check out renaissancerecords.com. It'll probably be there. But
Our influences.
If you want to get in on this though, like other people who aren't top 1,000 fans, you can go to spiritmachinesband.com/top1000fan.
Okay, great. I mean, this is what it's all about. Like people like Roderick.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. So Roderick, like we love you here. Your support for Spirit Machines keeps them going. That's what really keeps artists going and entertainers going. When they see that they're connecting with people and they're making a difference, you're making a difference in people's lives. That's why we do all of this. Let's hear more from Spirit Machines.
Well, when it comes to influences, we each bring something different to the table, and I think that's what makes our sound a little more unique. Personally, for this band, Queens of the Stone Age is huge for me.
Oh yeah, I really like Tool, and Dave's a big Aerosmith fan.
But just singular, just Aerosmith. It's not like the Smiths mixed with an arrow.
Yeah, these.
We're named after a band called Our Lady Peace, and I definitely get a lot of my influence from those guys. And I mean, Nirvana's pretty on, 90s grunge rock.
Yeah. These next couple songs are very Halloween focused. We're in October now, so it's pretty much Halloween. We got our pumpkin here.
Some songs to sigil to.
This one's for bartenders and anyone hustling. It's called Fangs.
Midnight and the shadows are clocking in. Hang the hats on the hooks in the back room, pouring bitters and gin. Flipping through the spider webs, reading from the book of dead. A foreign soul has come to town. Won't be long till you're biting down. And as the sun sets in the dim before the lamps are lit, the creature dances through the churchyard silver fences. She's got rules. She's cute and fuzzy, but mind yourself. Change will grip you when you least expect it. A black cat's got your tongue and then some. Say what you want, then get the fuck out. In my day, possession was free, and now it ain't so cheap. Even the nightmares working doubles for her for in their sleep. She leans close, and with the lips of a friendly ghost, she blows. Oh, 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 oh. She's cute and fuzzy, but mind yourself. Change will grip you when you least expect it. A black cat's got your tongue and then some. Don't be late to the party. The band's my personal friend. As you drift from your body, rock and roll controls the wind. She's a goth rockin' hottie. She's a Sarah soothing sin. But beware, who you're inviting in. get the fuck out. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Say what you want, then get the fuck out now.
I just feel like this is the best day of my life.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I feel so blessed to have the spirit machines here. I feel just like so blessed to have them. I'm just like thrilled. Robbie, do you have a best day of your life?
Well, I guess today, if you want to go ahead and choose one of them.
Really? Are you happy with this? Are you happy to be on Kermit and Friends?
Oh, this was so exciting. Oh my God. I was like punching myself in the dick when I hit traffic on Hollywood Boulevard. I'm like, fuck, no, not traffic. I was stuck behind like 10 bus.
Really? Oh my gosh. Because, you know, there's a sad story that I need your help with. This was a sad story. This is not a happy story right now.
Wow, that's a great beard.
Yeah, so HUD has a sad story for us. We're going to help him if we can. Robbie, this is part of the show where we help people. HUD, why don't you tell me and Robbie what's going on?
We sad. No, okay, but yeah, Newman needs a new home. My pug, my miniature pug. He's not just a regular stupid pug. He's a miniature pug. He needs a new home. He was formerly owned by Beyonce and Jay-Z. He was held by Andy Dick a bunch of times. And he's the cutest little guy. Come here, Newman.
But why are you getting rid of this nice Newman dog? Why are you getting rid of the Newman?
Can't bring him to our new apartment. And this is Newman Theodore Isaacson II.
Oh my God, he's smoking a cigarette while he's holding his pug. Jesus Christ.
Let me just put it down because he has asthma.
No shit.
Okay, so this is Newman Theodore Isaacson II. He takes all his vitamins, exercises the appropriate amount of days, and he's the best little guy, and he can be yours for just $4,000. I'm just kidding. $600, and he's yours, but you have to send me a video of him once a year. Or until the day until the day of decease.
Hey, I gotta interrupt. I want to adopt that dog.
You do?
Look, I just lost my Maltese. 15 years that passed away recently, and I've been so despondent, and I think the best way to get over that is to help another dog to be.
Wow, that'd be great.
I love animals more than people.
Yes.
And, I would give it the most amazing life. I promise. I love that little guy or girl.
It's Newman. I think it's a guy.
You're not like the last. What's that?
Elisa
Sorry, man.
reach out to me and DM. I think she knows who I am.
I do. I know who you are. I'm gonna connect you with HUD. Thank you so much.
600. Oh, sorry, bro. But $600, and he's yours. But as long as you're not like the last guy on Craigslist that was trying to molest him, everything's good.
That's bad. That's not good. I can't believe that. That story is sad.
That's the most beautiful dog I've ever seen in the whole wide world. We've got to get that dog a home right away. I love that dog. It's a very sexy, confident dog. Now, on a totally different page, I've got good news I want to share with you. I've got this urgent message from the Clemmer Group on my desk, and it's I do you mind if I share this with you?
Eric, turn your radio down. What is blasting in the background? What is that?
It's probably the coffee shop in the background. So, yes, so one of the things we covered, is this idea that a lot of times we agree or we disagree, but then there's this other kind of concept called being with. So we paired up in groups of 3, and then we practiced somebody just talking and then just absorbing their emotions and being in a state of receiving. It was funny. It's almost like your heart jumps out of your chest. You want to jump in. So that was the first thing. And I've got a question from that one. I've got 3 of these items, which is you demonstrate the skill of abundance very well, Lisa, since the time we've met. How did you learn to be so good at this whole abundance thing, Elisa?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. So
Eric, you're a
abundance.
snake in the grass. Jesus.
Why? Why are you saying that, Robbie?
The highest form of NLP I've ever heard. Jesus.
It's Eric?
Yeah, Eric. He just tries to program you. That's all he's doing is trying to program you, program.
Well, I enjoyed his question. He asked me about my state of abundance. I did like that question.
Okay, so you don't need to answer that one, but you are very abundant. The second one on the 3 good things that happened is that towards the end we did an exercise where we paired up to calming music, and I paired up with a woman who was working the front desk, and we asked, tell me about a time that involved giving. And then took turns doing that. And then after that, tell me about a time that involved taking. And then after that, we did tell me about a time that involved love. And so I wanted to compliment you, Elisa, on how loving you can be sometimes in the give and take. And you're very giving, overwhelmingly, by the way. And then the third one, it was, at the very end, he told a story about the person in the military who had broken the sound barrier. Clemmer was actually in.
These are really good date questions, don't you think, Robbie?
Yeah. When's the last time you were on a date, Eric?
That is a good question. I want you to hold that question. The question here is about breaking the sound barrier. This guy named, what was his name? But anyways, this guy, Chuck Yeager, he broke the sound barrier. Like the first two guys exploded in the planes. And Yeager rolls up drunk from the night before with his arm busted.
Is this a legit fact?
Yeah. And he told us this great story. Clemmer was a West Point graduate, and they'd also do military training and corporate training. But the question is, was there ever a time in your life, Elisa, where you underestimated your potential and then you just way over delivered on your word?
Over deliver?
Yeah.
When I was worried? Every time.
Every time?
Yeah, because every time I think something's going to go horrible, then it goes great. I usually look at things negatively at first until I'm proven wrong. So I'm always surprised. I'm always pleasantly surprised by things.
Yeah, I'm always pleasantly surprised too. So the next seminar is in 6 days. It's a 6-day seminar in Arizona. It's where the real life-changing events happen, where the trust is really built. So I've scheduled that. I'm going to be there in December. But until then, I have a present for the owner of the company in Beverly Hills. This is a belt. And this is the belt I was wearing when I closed the Holy Temple. And it says in the Torah that it's not kosher until it has a belt around it. So I'm going to be there at the office on Monday around 11 or 12 o'clock.
What office?
In Beverly Hills. You give this to him. Yeah, I'll be there. And if he wants to come down, I can give it to him. So, in a win-win situation, there's red and black votes.
He's not talking about our office, no.
I hope not.
Yeah, nobody hopes that. Okay, so all right. He's good though. He has such good intentions.
I may have to keep my head on a swivel if that's the case. Oh my God, he's coming right after me.
Listen, he has good intentions. Eric, you have the best
Very
intentions.
good intentions. And not only that, but I talked with him, and he told me that I deserve to make several millions of dollars on the phone.
You deserve it for sure. I think everybody deserves that. Yeah, if you're starting on the phone, you need to make millions for sure.
In the first loop, if that's what he says in the first loop of a sales process, then he does not need to repeat himself. And I'll be there on Monday.
All right, looking forward to that, Eric. Okay, so I have my COO here, Trumpster Bob. Trumpster Bob, what are your thoughts on Spirit Machines and the show so far?
Amy Winehouse, get out of the way.
Well, I mean, she technically is out of the way. I mean, she is not alive. Did you know that?
Yeah, but her musical's great and it still lives on. I think this band here can surpass her.
Absolutely. No, they're wonderful. This band is incredible. Tall, Dark, and a Handful. Book this band. So amazing. I'm so thrilled to have them. Their fans are coming out. Yeah?
I was wondering if their lead singer is used to being compared to her yet or not, or if she sees that as a compliment or what?
I would think that's a compliment. What do you think, Pepper?
Oh, yeah.
I do run into stuff.
Pepper, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Trumpster Bob is asking if you ever get compared to Amy Winehouse.
I haven't heard that one before. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I get Stevie Nicks, sometimes Grace Slick, but I've never heard Amy Winehouse. But I take it as a compliment. Jazz is really hard to sing, and I knock into stuff sometimes.
If anybody can pull off a great jazz song, it is you. You have a great voice. I'm glad to admit
thank you.
I'm so happy that you like them, Bob, because Bob is very opinionated. He's somebody that'll tell you, what he likes and what he doesn't like, and he'll go many, many steps further than that. So we're blessed that he said what he said. Just out of curiosity, the band lifestyle, even though you guys have full-time jobs, is there still partying that happens? I remember when I was in my band, there was a lot of partying.
We do what we can. Usually we're putting on the party. Dave's a big event organizer.
Okay.
And so usually we're on duty. But yeah, driving people home. So I think we have a good mix of that.
Dave and Pepper usually go to bed early, but me and Sergio,
we live the bar
we've
lifestyle.
been known to have a good time.
Trouble twins over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there has to be some trouble in a band. In every band, there's trouble. Here we have a caller, Kermit and Friends.
Yeah, I wanted to ask a quick question. Is Pepper dating anyone in the band, or what's her personal life like?
Great question.
Heard a lot about that.
Excellent question. I love that question. People ask me that all the time about my different jobs. What about you, Pepper? Any romance?
Oh, Dave here runs my life, and
yeah,
he's the only one with hair that matches mine, so. Only a loon can love a loon.
That's nice. I like when you're working with someone, you're connecting with them, you're getting to know them on a higher level than you would just a regular person. So I always think that it's good
Sometimes a lower level.
Oh, really? It gets worse. Okay, so I think you have one more song for us, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Okay, everybody, this is such a treat today.
All right, this
song.
This song's our kickflip, I like to call it, what got us on the map, and that Tool shared it to their Instagram, and it's on our CD. And if you want a free CD, you can go to www.spiritmachinesband.com/free-CD. And yeah, just everyone subscribe to Kermit and Friends.
And at Elise Jordan on Instagram. Make sure to follow her. We're at Spirit Machines on Instagram.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in and for having us on the show.
Father of the four winds, fly across the sea of years. visionless, my face is open. Stare across the streets in fear, waiting like a stalking butler. Who upon the finger rests? Murder now the path I must read, just because the sun has come. Mother Mary, won't you whisper something but the past is done? Jesus, won't you fucking whistle something but the past is done? Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start this over. Why can't we sleep forever? I just want to start this over. I want what I want, yeah. I've been flying. Mama, mama, ain't no denying, no denying. I'm just a worthless liar. I am just an imbecile. I will only complicate you. Trust in me and all is well. I will find a center in you. I will chew it up and leave. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Why can't we not be sober? I just want to start this over. Why can't we drink forever? I just want to start this over now. I want what I want. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I want what I want. Thank you so much. We're
Private planes and now buses.
Anywhere by your home is terrible.
And like, yeah. And so that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I once was terrified. We were told not to shit on the private plane when I was on tour with Chelsea. And sometimes you just like forget, you're just peeing and all of a sudden like a little Hershey kiss comes out. You're like, oh fuck, And I was like, this is it,
This is the end of my reign here.
Yeah, like I was never gonna be able to open again. Like I was just fucking terrified. And so everyone was asleep on the plane. And I'm like, oh my God. So I got some tissue.
Oh no.
And I grabbed the little poo
And put it.
I put it, like wrapped it and put it in the trash. It was very little. It literally was a Hershey kiss. And I put it there. And I was just like, oh thank God, like I was just so scared that like that would be like the cold open. I'd never hear the end of it, like Heather shit on the plane when it's like you're just so grateful to be, on a private plane.
Yeah, exactly. Did you have a close relationship with Chelsea at the time where she would have been okay with it?
We were close, but I knew she wouldn't be okay with it. At the time we were good, but not when you shit on a private plane and you're the one person out of all the openers that fucking let a little one slip.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bob, what do you think of that clip? Bob, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that was the funny part of the video.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yes.
You did. Okay. So you thought that was the funniest part? I thought that was the funny part too. And then also, I thought it was funny how we were talking about being thirsty and how everybody's called thirsty and a climber and all these things. But meanwhile, I think it's great when people are climbing. I think it's great when people are trying to make something out of themselves and pushing themselves out there and performing and expressing themselves. I'd much rather that than people keeping things inside and not sharing anything.
I love this new band. They just got me wanting to sing. I wish they would do some more jazzy type music because she can pull off any song that Amy Winehouse ever did. I think she could pull it off, maybe even better.
Bob, I already made them sing 5 songs. I mean, how many songs can they sing? It's like, I just feel bad because I made them do too much already, Bob. We can't see. This is a thing. Actually, Robbie will agree with me. I think that you're
No. This is good practice for them. They love it. Come on.
But Bob, I don't want to push them, and then they'll never come back if I say, "Oh, do this, do that." Oh, I want more. See, there's a thing with this. See, you're supposed to play hard to get. I've been playing hard to get with Heather McDonald, so I never told Heather McDonald anything. I just said thank you, and that's it. And now I'm playing it cool right now. Because when you move forward, then okay. So when you move forward, Bob and Robbie will agree with me probably on this.
Can't be needy. Can't be needy.
You cannot be needy.
That's not how the word operates. No.
I didn't say you were needy. I didn't say we're needy. I just said we love their music. It's freaking awesome. And if they're looking for a place to work out in front of an audience, I mean, this is a great place to do that.
Man, I wish I had your beard. Holy shit. Give me that beard.
Hey, don't you wish? I bet she wishes she had a magic wand. She could have made that little Hershey bar disappear.
That is great.
No, but I truly believe it. Like, I don't think that I should push anybody to do anything. That's why I said to Robbie, I said, I would love for you to come on Kermit and Friends. I'm not pushing you into it, only if you'd enjoy it. He's in the Discord. He didn't get freaked out by that. So that's a good sign. When somebody doesn't get freaked out by the Kermit and Friends Discord that's pretty much talking about buttholes like 24/7. Bob, can you tone it down with the butthole conversation in our Discord server?
Well, I'm trying not to bring that up all the time, but yeah, when it comes to the magician thing, I always got to ask a magician if he has a magic wand. And if he does, there's so many guys in the Kermit and Friends fan page on Discord that could really use their butthole regenerated into a virgin butthole. Could you make that happen, please?
I'm lost.
What, Bob? What are you talking about? Why do you think they're using their magician wand to put up their butthole? Why would they do that? That's so weird. Bob. Okay, well, anyway, I want to play kind of hard to get with these people. I'm not going to push them into doing something. I don't want them to overextend themselves. I'm going to say, listen, we love you. Everyone loves you. Everyone loves Spirit Machines. But no pressure at all. And also something very exciting. We have a house band called Wappy. Okay, Wappy is his name. And Wappy wants to work with the Spirit Machines, and he's a producer. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hi, Elisa. I just wanted to ask you a question really quick. How was it meeting someone you idolize? I know you are a fan of Sir McDonald. How was it actually behind the scenes? What was it like in person? Did it meet up to your expectations? Overall, was it a great experience?
Yeah.
It was great. It was fun to watch. You were amazing on that.
Thank you. So it was fun. It was awesome. It was like the best day of my life. The only thing is there's a lot of insecurity that goes along with meeting someone that you idolize. There was a lot of insecurity on my end. So So what I was thinking is if this doesn't go well, I'm just going to quit everything. I'm just going to never do anything in entertainment again. That's what I thought, because I thought that show was so perfect for me because what she talks about, I love. Everything that show represents is pretty much me. I mean, it's pink. The show is pink, the background, everything. And it's just very fun and lighthearted. And it's way more in the vein of what I like than the Howard Stern show. I hate to say that. I love the Howard Stern show, but Juicy Scoop is like so me. Come on, I'm in Beverly Hills. I'm that type. I'm like Heather McDonald. I am. And it was just the perfect platform for me to be on. So I thought if I suck, if everyone hates me, then you know what? I'm just going to never try again. That's what I was thinking. And I'll tell you that what people have been telling me since I've been on that show makes me think. I mean, I couldn't have made up fake comments as good as the comments that I got from being on that show. So that's what's really thrilling for me. I'm just so blessed. about all of this. Just having anybody watch Kermit and Friends and to be able to get the opportunity to go on shows that I love is just really, really amazing. And it can only be from God, because Lord knows I've messed up a lot of things in my life and burned tons of bridges. Somebody who has not burned any bridges here is the beautiful Wappy, who hopefully will be producing and working and collaborating with Spirit Machine shortly. Everybody,
That would be
enjoy
great.
our-
I can't wait.
We cannot wait. So I'm going to connect you after the show. I'm going to connect super producer Wappy with Spirit Machines and maybe even Caroline. And let's see if we can get a group tour going. Everybody enjoy Wappy.
I've been watching you for some time. Can't stop staring at those ocean eyes. Burning cities in napalm skies. 15 flares inside those ocean eyes. Your ocean eyes, not fair. You really know to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes, and I'm scared. I never fallen for quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, those ocean eyes. I've been walking through a world gone blind. Can't stop thinking of your diamond mind. Careful creature, made friends with time. He left her lonely with a diamond mind. And those ocean eyes, not fair. You really know to make me cry when you give me those ocean eyes, and I'm scared. I never fallen quite this high, falling into your ocean eyes, those ocean eyes.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Am I ridiculous and barking up the wrong tree to ask for a wrap-up show? There's no wrap-up show anymore, right? Or what's
I mean, like, I don't know. Is there still a wrap-up show? We can't keep wrap-up hosts, but everybody kind of likes it. So your show is so good, it's hard to follow.
You think that's the problem? I don't know if that's the problem.
I don't know. What happened to Dr. Roy doing the wrap-up show for us?
He's not doing it. He's not even in the Kermit and Friends fan club. He's not doing it.
I was surprised to see him back today.
I was too. I mean, actually, he's still here. That's weird. Okay, so Roy,
Yes.
I would say there's 0% chance of you doing the wrap-up. Am I right?
I think the wrap-up show is perfect for you, Dr. Roy.
No,
You were going to
no
do
way.
that Crisis X thing. I think this is perfect.
I don't have it, but I do want to tell you something, Elisa. I love your show. You know another reason why? Because you're so vulnerable.
Really?
And and I love it. And you're real, and you tell the world this, and people can relate to it. You know, and I just so think that it's just so you're very authentic, you know. And when you were telling about, you know, you went on the show and you felt insecure about it, and that's like a normal feeling for other people, you know, when they do super things like go on an interview or go, you know, meet their superstar that they like, and people feel the same, and you're so normal and you're so, you know, you say it like it is. And I love it, you know, that's why.
Thank you so much. I think that, you know, the world needs that. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you?
Hey, I got a question for Dr. Roy.
What's that?
What kind of doctor is he?
Why? Why are you asking that question?
Well, I just want to know. I want to know about what he thinks about Bob. If he's normal or not. If he's got any problems. Should we take it easy on him? Or?
I don't think we need a doctor to tell us that answer. Okay. Bob is special. Okay. But I know who this is. I know who this is. This is Rob. Okay. Rob.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I know who this is. I know who this is. This is Rob. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just telling you that no one is okay here. Okay. We're all suffering. Okay. And we're just trying to show a little joy to our community here and bring people in and make people, I mean, we brought all this wonderful music between Wappy and Caroline and the Spirit Machines. We're just trying to bring a little joy to people's lives. That's it. So don't worry too much about our ailments.
Okay, I can't ask the doctor a question. Then that's okay.
I mean, I don't know if he wants to answer you. Roy, do you want to
I'm not-
answer this question?
Yeah. I got a doctorate in education. How's that? Just like
Yeah.
Jill Biden's Jill Biden's degree. So it's a doctorate in education.
Okay, so he's a doctor in education. Is that good enough for you, Rob?
Yeah, Dr. Roy, what do you think about T-Bob?
T-Bob is fine. T-Bob, why are you so, you know what? Rob, I'm very upset with you. I know that you contacted Gorilla Girl and told her not to go on Kermit and Friends. Why did you do that?
Oh, I will talk to you after the show.
No. I will not talk to you after the show. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
You better have some receipts for that shit because your boy's the one that caused that.
Who's my boy?
Your COO.
Bob?
Your COO he got his Ben verified out, and he ran right around and contacted her after it was.
I was told it was you. I was told that you reached Gorilla Girl and told her not to do the show. Is that true?
It was my idea, and I let Bob do it. And then
That's fucked up, Rob. That's fucked up that you would contact Gorilla Girl at all and tell her not to do the show. That's really messed up, Rob. I'm not happy about that.
You get her on there, and you get her to say that happened. Okay?
Okay.
Prove it. Prove it to me.
Okay, I will.
Prove it to everyone. Now you said something. Now you made a statement, and now I'm going to
Rob is wrong.
somehow or other. And it ain't going to be by getting her on your show. You're not going to benefit. You're not going to.
But why would you do that? 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 I just don't understand why you would do something like that. It's really not a nice thing to do. We work very hard on the show. There's a lot of people involved. All I want is for people to enjoy it, and you would try to take away from that. I mean, that is not going to get Kermit and Friends down. Nothing can. But I just hate when people do that. I've had people trying to do that to me pretty much my whole life.
Rob didn't do shit. Rob didn't do nothing. It was incompetence of your people that you're crazy, fucked up people that are just trying to find a little peace of mind today. He didn't do shit. Rob didn't do shit.
Yeah, he did. Hey, Rob, look, I did not get her number from Ben Verified. I got her number straight off of her Facebook page.
No, but why did he tell Gorilla Girl not to come on the show? Why did he do that?
Well, you know, Rob likes to play games. He likes to attack people instead of build things up. And instead of building your show up, which is what everybody wants to see, Rob wants to play the hermit. He wants to be the guy, the outcast that, you know, he can be evil one day and good the next, and everybody just forgive him and love him. And that's just the way he is. He's a mental case.
All right. Even though he told Gorilla Girl not to come on Kermit and Friends, even though he tried to infiltrate and ruin things for us, nobody can do that because we're just too strong, okay? We're just too strong. Can't hurt Kermit and Friends. We will still be existing no matter what. If whoever out there wants to be involved with the wrap-up show link will be in the Discord server, the Kermit and Friends Discord server, which is a great place to be. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please enjoy this last song from Spirit Machines, who we're so blessed to have, and be the kind of person that builds things up, not tries to tear things down, because that's just so dumb, because you're never going to win. With that attitude, you will never win, Rob. Wits in from Kermit and Friends Discord. You are just such a disappointment to the whole Kermit and Friends community. And I'm just really sorry to see that you've done that with Gorilla Girl. And we will keep pushing and we'll keep going on, because the kind of people that are positive like us will not let these things affect us. We're just going to keep going, okay? Because our hearts are very strong. And we know what we want, and we just want to build happiness for people. So if you're the type of person that wants to build happiness for people and spread joy, you're a Kermitarian. If you're the type of person that wants to tear things down, you're anti-Kermitarian. Kermit and Friends, how can I help you? Kermit and Friends. Eric, what? I'm trying to end the show right now. What's going on? Okay, so if Eric or Charmin or Bob or Wappy or even Spirit Machines, Dr. Roy, Robbie, Hud Isaacson, Roderick, anybody wants to be on the wrap-up show. Yes, Eric, what? What?
Okay, Elisa?
Yes?
I just wanted to let you know that, there's no pressure. I don't want you to feel any stress. There's no stress. There's no, commitment. I'm just simply showing up, to bring my best self to the table, and see what happens.
You know.
What does that mean, Eric? I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
I mean, you know, it's easy to say, you know, obviously, you know, I'm some big deal, but you know, it's a lot easier to say, you know what? I don't know what would happen if I showed up. But,
Showed up
you
where?
know, it's a very
Wait, are you really thinking of showing up? Are you showing up somewhere where I'm gonna be?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring myself best out there, you know, 'cause that's the least I can do. That is the least I can do for you. It's the least I can do for Lucas. The least I can do for my rabbis. That is the least I can do. It's like, you know, you have to pay the price, you know, and it's not very expensive to fly there, you know, and just see what happens. You know, worst case scenario, I'll just go see my mom, hang out on the beach.
Eric, are you gonna be on the wrap-up show today?
You know, I'm gonna see what I can do.
Why don't you host a wrap-up show? We need a host. Eric, we need a host. It'll help you build your YouTube channel. We need a host.
I'm reading this book called Compassionate Samurai.
All right, I gotta go. Okay, if somebody wants to build their YouTube channel, that you could host the Kermit and Friends wrap-up show. You'll have a great time. Everybody will go there. Please enjoy this last song from Spirit Machines. And everybody, thank you so much for being part of today's Kermit and Friends. To Robbie and Charmin and Bob and Wappy and Roderick and Hud and Dr. Roy. Welcome back. See, people quit and then they come back. Oh, here's Lori Bolton. Kermit and Friends.
Hey, Elisa, I think Eric should do the wrap-up show because I showed him how to use StreamYards.
And you could be his co-host. You and him. That's perfect.
I don't know. I'm really depressed lately. I had something really awful happen last night. Some people already know.
What?
One of my cats passed away, and I really don't want to deal with all the people harassing me about it.
All right. Sorry about your cat, Lori. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Anyways, I love you guys.
We love you. We love you, Lori.
You'll be watching. Sorry if there's an echo. Dad left his phone in the car.
That's okay. We love you, Lori. Listen, your cat would want you to do that wrap-up show.
I don't know.
Just think about it.
I'm on my way to the pharmacy to pick up some meds right now because she bit me before she died.
Why? How did she die?
She was depressed because we had fleas and she wasn't eating well. And I gave her meds for the fleas and she got mad at me and went and hid and starved herself.
Oh, that's horrible, Lori. I'm so sorry. Well, you'll be surrounded with friends and you'll be with Eric, who's you think is attractive, so that'll be good.
He's a pain in my ass.
He's a pain in everybody's ass. Thanks for calling in, Lori. You know, everybody just take your meds and do the wrap-up show, okay? Comes down to that. Enjoy Spirit Machines, and I'll see you next week.
Okay, Sergio, count us off.
This one goes out to Bob.
Can't catch a break. You check up on it, phone's ringing off the hook, forget to sneak. There's a box in the garden, sneaking down the avenue. Just forget where it's all buried, then you can't tell no lies. The razor's edge, I bet gets hairy and dead till the Lord flies. Flies in your eyes, don't at me, oh no, even to pick that bone. Hit the gas, click your heels, man. It's rock and roll on that ledge. The dice keep rolling with the stolen heart of gold. I press that line, I start glowing. Brakes don't slow me down. I heat the card. The gypsy's drying, feels like falling. The reapers call me home. You start a fight, the blows start flying, the big stack's ready to fold. Sneak out the back as the crowd starts crying. Baby, better hit the road. A secret latch beneath the bubbly into the secret room. There's no way out, and the schools are troubling. Devil got me in the hole. Tales of the crypt can't crack me crazy. Rules that exist for fracking. Better cash your chick, start packing. Oh, never gonna pay that toll. Hit the gas, click your heels down. It's rock and roll on that ledge. The dice keep rolling with the stolen heart of gold. I cross that line, I start glowing. Brakes don't slow me down. Keep the card, the gypsy's drying. Feels like falling. Reapers call me home. Call me home. beat up soul. Better lay him out flat and then climb inside and hear the skies with the jelly roll. Look at his eyes, beggars can't be choosy.